Alright, listen here. This right here has been a year in the making, and I'm not gonna hold you. As a manga reader, I've been waiting to cook this man for a minute now. I've been waiting on this moment right here to be animated because this man right here, Eustace Captain Kidd, is without a doubt the biggest fraud in One Piece history. I don't care what you say or if there's any other character in the future that may display fraudulence in the story, no one is taking that title from this man. Like, forget about the fake Straw Hat crew, because if we keep it in a buck, they actually fit the criteria of frauds. Forget about God Usopp, because that man is a goat and actually gets done. But this man Kid right here pulled greater trap cards and Uno reversals than Yugi when he got the heart of the cards pumping through his veins. Like, yeah, Kid got a couple of accolades, and yeah, his name ringing out in the Grand Line, but what makes Oda so great is that he was able to masquerade his fraudulence to trick people into becoming Kid fans. Ever since Kid stepped into the scene, he was supposed to be Luffy's rival, just like Roger is to Whitebeard. And I'm sitting here like, rival in what? Eating? Pirating? How many holes he got? Because as far as I'm concerned, Luffy has him beaten every single category known to man. Just because he had a higher bounty than him at the start, that's supposed to make him his rival? Like, cut it out. This nigga got a better chance of being Chopper or Bebop's rival than Luffy's. After that, I started treating this man like everybody on The Boys whenever Starlight gets mad and powers up. Like, cut it out. We don't respect you, bro. Put the guns away. At this point, Kid fans and Vegeta fans have a lot in common because they both get done dirty. And that nigga Kid be holding his arm the same way Vegeta does. But the difference is that Vegeta's a goat. Thank Goda, Toei, and big motherfucking goat Shanks for finally exposing this bozo in 4K. Man's track record was negative infinity, and people had the nerve to consider him on the same pedestal as Luffy. Like, how you have a 3 billion berry bounty and get treated like a 100 berry prostitute? Bro got the worst luck in One Piece history. Got caught up in Luffy's mess after he punched the Celestial Dragon. He fought red hair pirates and got his arm cut off by Ben Beckman. He tried forming an alliance with Hawkins to form the super elite Got Pirates, but ran into Kaido right off the back and got one-shotted. Then got sent to jail and was working on the railroad with Luffy, looking like Martin and Eddie Murphy in life. Then he let Kaido hit his right-hand man with Joker's laughing gas and didn't do a damn thing about it. And he also, this nigga had the audacity to act like he was doing something in Roof Piece when Law did all the work against Big Mom.
Get him.
Boy, if you don't get your cut my life into pieces Legoland building, fake ass Magneto, oh, at least I don't lock myself in a closet and cut my wrist looking ass up out of here. Like, I don't know how Kid fans wake up in the morning, brush their teeth, say their prayers, and say that this man is goated. I should have known this man was a fraud when Law flipped him off. Like, nigga, do something, defend yourself. How you let somebody with a lower bounty than you disrespect you in front of your crew? Like, how are you being portrayed as the main guy of the big three of the worst generation? You're front and centered, the lights are shining bright on you, but somehow you're getting treated like back fiddle. Luffy took that big three title right from under your nose, bozo.
Motherfuck the big three, nigga, it's just big me.
Luffy was on the front page of TMZ, and this nigga Kid said he wasn't gonna let Luffy be the GOAT of the new era. Spoiler alert, he didn't do a damn thing about it after saying that. This nigga wanted to walk alone like Batista and ended up going one-on-one with The Undertaker. Even Law got a whole arc dedicated to him. Matter of fact, he had 2 arcs dedicated to him. This man was in back-to-back arcs, front and centered, and all this nigga Kid got was an episode of Prison Break. Like, I'm sorry, but the jokes make themselves. This nigga Oda doesn't even respect you, bruh. He gave you no backstory, no power-ups, just straight up getting washed. Man spent the majority of his time on the show getting cleaned up with Gaines detergent. But when he pulled up on Shanks, when he pulled up on Big Goat Shanks, this man made sure to add a little razzle-dazzle to the mix. After attacking one of Shanks' subordinates, Shanks is like, I bet, and gets ready to pull up. But before he does, he gives Kid the option to fight or just hand over his poneglyph pages. But Kid, being the fraud that he is, proceeds to want the smoke. This is when I knew his resume was nothing but forgery, because During their first encounter, they didn't even get to see Shanks and still got washed. So you mean to tell me that not only were you deemed not worthy enough to even see Shanks, but you barely made it out alive against his crew? That's like trying to fight the final boss and you haven't even made it past the side bosses yet. Killer warned this man that, last time he took your arm. This time he might take your cheeks. You sure you want to do this? Then this nigga has the audacity, the nerve to say only if I lose.
16? You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Bro said that line and thought he was Gojo for a second. My guy, you're not him. I bet he was looking in the mirror practicing that line before saying it. That's how much of a fraud he is. He starts things off by giving his squad a motivational speech that obviously should have been scrapped because they trying to give Kid fans hope at this point. Like, look at this man's squad. He got no real hitters on there. You honestly believe that they have a shot against Shanks and his crew? They don't even stand a chance against Law's crew, and they got Bebop on there, bruh. Like, how you don't stand a chance against that? Like, look at them. They all look like they are working double shifts at Spirit Halloween and Hot Topic at the same damn time. Right hand man looking like Jason Voorhees, and another one looks like he ran away from Nightmare Before Christmas. And another one looks like a fat version of him. Like, knock it off, bruh. You thought we wouldn't notice? Shanks is so goated that his underlings pulled up on him. That's literally a sign of disrespect right there. Like, you ain't even got the juice to even step foot against Big Goat Shanks, bruh. Like, Shanks is sending this man all types of red flags that he is not ready for prime time. He didn't even send his A team or his B team, not even the C team, but he sent the F team at him. I would say Z team, but you know, Dragon Ball Z, and Z is goated, so yeah. And Killer still told this man to keep his guard up. While Shanks does his Googles on Kid, Kid powers up a cannon that was gonna kill everybody. He's still a fraud though. Don't let that cannon fool you. He's still a fraud. But Shanks used his advanced observation Haki to see into the future and taps into the Speed Force to get to where Kid is and summons a fucking Susanoo.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Bro had Kid looking like that one William Dafoe meme. Had him looking like, why did I get myself into this? Had him thinking that maybe he should have stayed in the prison in Wano because these niggas built different. Started having PTSD flashbacks once he saw Shanks raise that blade, thinking he was gonna come for the other arm now. Shanks hit this man so hard with his sword that he started having dream sequences, envisioning that he actually won the fight. I swear the way this man sent Kid flying, I thought he was about to end up in Dawn Island. Would have been the first nigga in One Piece history to discover time traveling. One blow had this man and Killer down for the count. Had Kid fans screaming at the TV like,
Craig, get up!
Get up, Craig! Come on, Craig!
Bruh, the animators did not have to give Shanks that walk, bruh. It's like Toei and the rest of the animators were Kid fans like me and wanted everybody to know that it was the GOAT Shanks that dropped your favorite character. The rest of Kid's crew handed over the poneglyphs in order to spare Kid's life. But Shanks was like, nah, you started a war. You better be ready to finish it. Broggy and Dory was like, you tried to attack our hometown. You tried to steal all of our baddies. So don't be shocked when the repercussions happen. And sent a huge attack that split their ship in half and buried them in the sea in the same spot where Law is. But I believe that Law is alive more than I believe Kid is alive. And thus ending the reign of the Kid Pirates. Wait, hold up. How can I forget? Now correct me on this, but wasn't this man Kid supposed to have Conqueror's Haki? Like, where was it? And don't even try to say that one scene in Wano was the evidence, because that was not even Conqueror's Haki. That was fraudulent Haki. People assumed that that's the reason Kaido kept him alive, because that's why he kept Luffy alive as well. So why didn't we see it?
I guess we'll never know.
Nah, man, this is too much fraudulence. You mean to tell me that Shanks clapped this man before we even got to see him beat the Haki allegations? You telling me that Usopp displayed Conqueror's Haki before Kid? You telling me that we'll be getting GTA 6 before we see Kid use observation Haki? Matter of fact, even Conqueror's Haki. Nah, bro. This y'all mans. This is y'all mans. This who y'all be cosplaying as and naming your kids after. Matter of fact, if you name your kid after Eustass Kid, I feel bad for the kid more than the parents. Couldn't be me though. Now, Shanks turning Kid into a pack put a huge smile on my face because, man, for years now, I had to endure people gassing this fraud up. People were saying that Kid was gonna give Shanks the business. And I'm sitting here like, bro, you don't know Big Goat Shanks? You don't know Mr. Pop Up and Show Up? Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas?
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
That Shanks? That Shanks? Like, how can you look at this man Kid and call him raw? Let alone be a fan of him. But that wasn't even enough fraudulence for Kid because he was taking his talents to the movies as well. Especially in the One Piece movie, bruh. This man let the villain be a better Lego builder than him. And then he was MIA throughout the whole fight after getting a 2-piece from Bullet. Like, how you supposed to be Luffy's rival and you not on the front lines with him, bruh? You gotta put in work too. You got a 2-piece and just disappeared. And then he want to show up at the end of the movie with his crew and the ship, bro. Like, come on, bro, knock it off. Like, this man is living on lies bigger than Usopp's army of 8,000 soldiers. But like, real talk though, I swear they better not let this man come back from the dead on some real slick shit. Because, like, what would be the point? Like, what would be the point? To add another reason on why he's Luffy's rival. He gets knocked down, he gets his ass beat, and it's the only, like, getting his ass beat is the only thing they have in common at this point if we keep it a buck. Getting beat up is literally the only thing they have in common in terms of rivalry. Other than that, they don't have nothing else in common in terms of rivalry. But the difference between Luffy and Kid's beating is, Luffy gets back up and wins. Shanks beat this man twice. Matter of fact, it wasn't even Shanks in the first encounter. It was Ben Beckman. This nigga got washed by the right-hand man and then obliterated by the main man. Like, I'm done, bruh. I'm done, man. I'm done with this fraud. And I hope his fans are as well. Because he went from an 88 overall with a couple of Hall of Fame badges to a 55 overall plate cleaner with no badges. You lied about your rivalry. You lied about your Haki. You lied about your bounty and the fact that you're a goat. You lied about your strength. You lied about your dreams. You lied about your crew. You's a fucking fake fraud and I hope you never exist. Meet the kids.